Alright, let's get started. Let's better angle. So, happy Boxing Day, everybody. I've never celebrated Boxing Day. I just know it exists. So, let's go on this journey through law and chaos. My cat's gonna be doing crazy shit again today. Alright, let's go. December 27th, 2:11 p.m. It's our third day to investigate our last chance. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Hello. We're gonna go through some edgy crimes. Alright. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. You really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. He'd never do a thing like that. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life. Never! Nick! Oh. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I do declare this been a murder. What do you think of my performance today? I am swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Alright, well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you could do a bit better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah. Bow before your hero. Okay, why are you here? Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha 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 ha. Okay, but seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I am sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, no worries. Can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth? And who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. And that's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Everyone's life-changing moment is different, you know? Some people are completely out of tune when someone else's moment is happening. Okay, out with it, Nick. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Is it Danganronpa? God. A class trial? You should be afraid. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 inside. That's a lot of money for a kid. That's a lot of kid money. Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget it, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in the class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty. He didn't. Guilty. It was you. Thief, give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one played with him. Admit you did it. Blah. Okay, just doing this by itself. Give me back the 50 cents I loaned you. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Aw, baby Phoenix. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to the boy whose money had been stolen and was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Ah. Anything else has no place. Objection! You should all be ashamed. Amateurs! Oh, wait, no, this is... I need to do my Edgeworth voice. But Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. Objection! But, Miles, where's your money that was stolen? Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, no, that was fun. Why didn't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think of how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. He didn't do it! Very well. I will replace the money myself. What the fuck, lady? This class trial's over. This didn't solve anything, though. The teacher got put out. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personal, you see. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, goodness. I'm pretty sure it was Larry who took the money. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. A famous defense attorney! Finger. Yay. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Yeah, we found out last time that the DL6 incident involved Edgeworth's now deceased father, and he died in being shot in an elevator. So that sucks. After an earthquake happened, and him, his dad, and this other guy got stuck in the elevator, and his dad died. So we're gonna be going over that a lot. Somehow it pertains to this current trial. Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Anything. I don't know what that's from. I don't know where. That's from something. The anything. Yeah. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought so too. He tried to get in touch with him. Or I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never even replied to my DMs. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean? That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? Oh, he loved him. They're so gay. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. In the bedroom. No. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one is on his side. I'm the one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Maya! Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, the boat caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who? I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's go. I think Grossberg should be here. Okay, yes. Grossberg Law Offices. He's out again. God damn it. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. I guess we'll have to come back later. Damn it, Grossberg. I guess we're going here. Edgeworth. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. I mean, yeah, no, that's just shit happens like that sometimes. Because, like, I know I have a friend from elementary school. She's like, remember that one time where this and that happened? I'm like, no. I don't think I was alive back then. I was not sentient. Until the past 10 years ago, of course. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know that trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple to a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. No thanks. Okay. That would be Robert Hammond. That was Yanni Yogi's defense attorney back in the day. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. Damn. Then when we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. Damn. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything, and I know
I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all cases he was taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it is nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding. Oh, thank you. Hey. Let's see, what do we do next? We shouldn't show him the picture of his dead dad. So let's move on. We go to, I guess here? Okay. Gourd Lake Park. Oh yeah, last time we found out that Gordy does not exist, sadly. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? Got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. You gotta get a new one already? No prob, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. If he's still there. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Oh, eek! He's back. No one can go to the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping. Apparently, the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Okay. So we can go on the beach though, right? Yes. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Yeah. Let's move, I guess. Boat rentals. The boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Me neither. Him. Who's this? I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh. Grossberg, what are you doing on the beach today? Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Ho ho! What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Why were you not in your office?
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? I guess we're going into the shack.
There's Polly. Nobody's home. Hello, Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, Squawk. I can't believe you'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
I mean, there's crackers on the table.
Hello, Squawk.
Okay. Let's examine Polly.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Yeah, no, do not. I hope to never have a parrot in my presence. I don't know. Because, like, that's just the pet you all have for the rest of your life. That and, like, those turtles. Let's see. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great. Now the birds are gonna hate me.
Oh, wait.
I think we can open this now.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
Alright. Thanks. And I'll have the VOD up on YouTube later. I usually upload most episodes that I do here. So have a good night. Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Aw, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Snap.
Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. I gotta read this thing now. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now's the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. Oh, we got the proof, man. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. Yeah, we went into some guy's house without a court order.
What do you think it means, Nick?
Excuse me one moment. Okay.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter?
And what does it mean to get
Revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. An amazing clue. Letter from the safe. Can we look in here? There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back out here after the trial. Ah! Okay. What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. I was looking at the trash can. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been here since the trial. Everything's still cold. It doesn't look like he used his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What? You thought he was telling the truth? Okay. Oh. No clues here. Oh. Polly. Say, Nick. Don't people usually put pictures of fish on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Haha, haha, haha. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Oh boy. Okay. Let's go back to the beach. Let's go back to the entrance. Let's go back to here. Okay, let's go back here. Criminal affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said he was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright, Gumshoe. Detention center, maybe? Let's talk to him about Polly. No. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Okay. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Gasp, I actually read it. Revenge on me. Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant? He got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. Rosa says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? Is that old snack where it was like the yogurt balls? No, those were Yogos. I don't know how. I just remember that. Yogi? Those were like a weird snack. It was like yogurt raisin things, I think. No, I think it was just like little yogurt balls. Back before that was like a big thing.
the suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent.
Okay. Let's not show him that photo.
It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out.
Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence?
But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Poor Edgeworth. Poor child. Nope, that's not. Nope. 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 What
are you showing me this picture for?
No reason.
You know, I was impressed by your detection in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still.
Nick, he noticed. Haha. Look at my badge. Okay, where do I go? Okay. Nope. Am I supposed to, like, find something out here, maybe? Nope. He didn't look like a bad person, blah, blah, blah. So what else are we supposed to find in here? Polly? Maybe? Okay. You probably should just kidnap her. No. So we found this. What else is in the box? Nothing else. No. What is next? Back to the beach. Let's get to the entrance. Loop over here. Let's go back here, maybe. Oh, one day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Alright, let's talk. What do you think we should do now? You know best, Nick. You do what you do. You do that thing. Idea, well, tied to the VO6 incident. We do better to find out as much as we can before tomorrow. Okay. Something. Do I have to show Etchworth the picture? 'Cause I would rather not. You know, it's very not cool. That's like the only thing I haven't shown him. Oh. No. That's, yeah. See? Okay, what is it? Nothing.
Huh?
What? Okay. Hey, Polly, tell me the answer. Oh. Ha, I'm dumb.
Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago.
Oh, another earthquake.
The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled.
Help! I can't breathe. Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out!
Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen.
Yeah, little freaked out.
That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and the stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Because maybe he wasn't insane. Right.
Yeah? Or yeah?
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all.
Tell me.
For the past 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night.
Jeez, that's a little chaotic.
I wake up in fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out.
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen.
I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What? What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet.
Oh, I don't know if it was evidence from the day in the court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol.
Get away! Get away from my father! Bang! Warg!
Whoops. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
Damn. But that's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it this way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why you wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth. You mean?
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father.
This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick! There's someone else who knows about DL6. It's Grossberg. Isn't it? Yeah, we just talked to him. He's finally working again. Mr. Grossberg.
Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
But my. Just calm down and tell me what's happened,
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He's being himself.
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled,
Well,
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
You feel like you're in a courtroom. Yeah, like I guess it's like a courtroom drama for sure. No, I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, it is a great game.
This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
So let's talk this out then. What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in courts. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see. The spirit medium.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. She was right.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost.
Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot Elle.
Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Okay. So we can show this, right?
Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter. Then when he killed Hammond.
Why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? For his own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait,
What is it?
this letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Probably Von Karma. Could it be Von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Well, wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Man, Von Karma himself.
What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. Tomorrow will see the completion of not one but two trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DO6 incident has done will never be erased. Polly? Nope. Gun. Nope. Bullet. Nope. Map. Nope. Mom.
She was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did.
Huh? Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. In any case, it's good that the one shooting isn't Miles. You bet it's good! Can't believe the fiendish planning that went into this murder. I almost fell straight into his trap. What a creep! Nope. Badge. Picture?
Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive.
Oh, there we go.
If it was truly Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no! But how could Von Karma know Mr. Edgeworth passed like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his own son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What? What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence? Oh.
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow!
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect work record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Carmen's going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. Is this game long? Yes, it is very long. This is, we're kind of in the last section of it. There's like 3 trial days, so we kind of get 3 days to investigate as well. We're on the 3rd, we're in the last investigation day, and upcoming is the last, trial day. But it's going to be pretty long, because it's been, these 2 different issues kind of coming together into one trial for some godforsaken reason. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose, I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand.
The police materials.
Okay, let's go to gonna go to here. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounded the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, no, I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in that now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Oh, great. Just who we wanted to talk to. Great. Fabulous. Nick, let's hurry. Okay, let's go to the records room. Dusty as always. We were only here yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Okay. Let's look in this drawer. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Eek! Von Karma! Von Karma!
You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. I rarely see I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, like the buzzing of flies. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Okay. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. Record? Question mark? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival?
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business.
Alright.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It has been a while since I had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
You were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up the DL6 in court tomorrow. Okay. What are we supposed to be doing here? Ship. Can we just go? This must be the chief. What? That's not possible! The world ended yesterday? You must be reading predictions for the future on someone's homepage. So, what do we do with you? Because, like, here. Fool. You think okay. Great. So, let's examine, I guess. It's large doors, hop open. Okay. I can guess who took it. Von Karma. Let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. Okay. Files collected for case reports. Okay, these are all case reports. Yep. Oh. I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. Oh. It's kind of sad, actually. This cabinet is where they keep evidence for current cases. Some of the things are obviously murder weapons, and others are question marks. Don't touch the clothespin. Should I talk to him about the letter, I guess? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me a lot from the needless hassle.
Well, what? That's why I didn't want to show it to him. Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun. You gotta don't tase me, bro.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000.
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually.
Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Oh shit, she got zapped. Maya took one for the team. Maya! Out of my way. Whoa! Damn it. Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Jesus Christ. No one came to check on us? Maya. Maya, open your eyes. Maya. The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. Oh, I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when I need her the most. I wish I hadn't woke up. Maya, no. Baby girl, no. Maya. Grr, there has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya? She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 evidence number 7. Okay. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Okay. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Alright. It's that time again. It's break time. I gotta go to the bathroom very badly. So I'll be back shortly. 道に迷ってしまったなら僕の歌思い出して口ずさんでおくれ僕らはみんな星屑日の光を浴びてお前も涙を拭いて歩き出すんだお前の道を僕らはみんな星屑日の光を浴びてお前も涙を拭いて歩き出すんだお前の道黒い雲に
嫌いな男のタイプはフェミニストです。いつも言葉を探しているような、つまり素敵な男のタイプはピアニストです。軽い気持ちを風に乗せるから、私の夢はどこまで続く、輝く空の下側で、風は夜風が運んでくるのよ、エベレストから。乾いた肌がそれを感じます。私の耳を飾っているのはエメラルドです。青い響きを聞いてみませんか。転がる音も広がる音も、輝く空の下側で、私望みは昨日の今日まで特にないです。別に誓いを立てたわけじゃない。私のそばを回っているのはフェミニストです。いつも心の中を覗くため、私は元気、あなたはいかが、輝く空の下側で。
I've returned. Okay, let's save our progress. Okay. Save twice for good luck. Okay, back. Alright, this is it. Judgment Day. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Warg! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Jesus Christ. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! Oh, whoa! What are you doing? I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Goodness. Oh, what are you, pal? Gumshoe. What's gone into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock, I got on my way in. I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. We're gonna do it. December 28th, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Excuse me. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen of the courts, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost the memory of his name and identity. Oh. Witness? Why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. Zzz. I'm awake now. Why I left court? I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly here, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. Yeah, alright. So my testimony stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. I call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there is no need to rush to conclusions.
As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Both Von Kama and Yan Yogi. Then why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you just quietly listening when someone's talking?
I sat quietly. Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Okay. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. You have in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Kama. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're just lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
Grr. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? Oh, excuse me. That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright.
Very well, witness. Please continue.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold the grudge. It's impossible.
To prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, he's going to do the same thing. Oh, okay. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack of thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Excuse me. Of course, Your Honor. The witness
As said, he has nothing to do with the case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies! Order, order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. What are you saying? Are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho! Merry Christmas. Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright? Okay. Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the Deal 6 incident. It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor. Alright, blah. Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Oh. Jumping to conclusions again, right? This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. Listen, this is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now. Okay, let's sing. Okay. Right here, right now. And I got nowhere else to go. Nick! How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. What now? Does he not have fingers? Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. That would have been really painful, actually. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No! Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that the case... Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong voice. It seems that the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There's no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are you gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you would like to cross-examine his parrots for a little comic relief. Yeah, very funny. You're sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. We can cross-examine his parrot. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor? Bring in the parrot.
The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Order?
Well, what do you think,
Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Well, yeah. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged to every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Court is adjourned. Bring in the dancing lobsters. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. Who is your owner? Hello, Squawk. Hello. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Okay. Hello. Excuse me. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? Have we forgotten something? What's your name? What's he say somewhere? I guess you say, have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6, Squawk! If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly? Have you forgotten something? Hello, Squawk. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something we forgot. Hello, Squawk. Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Crap. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. here to speak. You don't speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe he's speaking to the parents.
Well, guess we should try to get some information out of her. Oh, I guess I have to ask her a different question. What's your name? Maybe we should get her to say her name. Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly. Mr. Wright, I think we've established this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with the owner's identity? Sure it does. Yes, it does. Ha, fascinating.
You claim the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yan Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity. Maybe it has to do with the we don't have the letter anymore. God. Maybe the new bullet we got. Is it? No, damn it. Hold on. I need to save. No. Oh, okay. Speak to me. Okay, let's try the third question. You can't just say hello. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? Polly, what's the number to the safe in the shack? 1228, 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker? Actually, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Huh, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is?
Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number?
Okay. Case.
The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is the suspect data case summary? What? Victim data, suspect data, case summary. It would be any of those, right? Case summary, victim data, suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. Mr. Wright, this file is from a case 15 years ago. I don't see anything about a safe here at all.
I believe this is another one of Mr. Wright's bluffs.
Very well. What? Damn it. Okay, what? Fucking. Well, I guess we should try to get some. Okay. Hello, hello. I present you with your own evidence. Damn it. I don't understand. Witness. Have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. Hello, hello. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello, hello, Squawk. Uh-oh. I'm so confused. Speak to me. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. What am I supposed to be doing here? Okay, hold on. I need to cross-examine a parrot. I didn't go to school for this. Okay. Let's see, have we forgotten something? Okay. So I'm not supposed to bluff that I know what we're talking about. Polly, Polly, what's your name? No. Okay. Continue. What? Okay. Oh. Okay. Dang it. Hold on. Okay. I think I get what I'm supposed to be doing now. Let's see, name, okay. Of course it does. Okay. Yes, it does. We're not here. It's in the file. Is it suspect? Oh. So present. The DL6 case file. Quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof? Where is it? Okay. Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Holly Jenkins. Holly. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Objection. Bah. A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Indeed. Oh, God. Alone is a little weak, blah blah blah, whatever. We would need some other cooperating evidence. Where am I gonna find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. I think if we could just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness, you may continue. Okay. You're here to speak? Speak to me! Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. See, it does. I want you to testify. It's a safe number. And you'll get her to say the number of that safe. Why? Oh. What's the number to the safe in the shack? Okay. Hi, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright? Okay. It does. Okay. It would be this again. Take that! Okay, let's go. And this would be in the case summary, the date. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. What a dumbass. That's how important that date was to him. I see, it certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, this is not tangible proof.
I set my ATM's card number to 0001 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop immediately. Witness, tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay. Oh, okay, it's not Dopey Man voice. I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Oh, this is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name to the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as bailiff in this very court. Order, order. Yanni Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death. Yes, it was me. I did it. It was I. They pulled me onto the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent and get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought it was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Shit. Von Karma, where's Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, is
innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. The defendant, please take the stand. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case, so I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty! Yay! That is all. The court is adjourned. Objection? Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait. But that means it was Edgeworth. What are you doing, buddy? We just got you out of here. No. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I object to your judgment. To your judgment. And
yeah. What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? Raise an objection. Right? Hold on. Yeah. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
You must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Fucking Edgeworth, shut your face. Shut your beautiful face.
For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream.
We don't care. No one wants to hear about your dream.
A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for the DL6. For DL6, the statute of limitations, of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah. It's obvious. We hold the trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime 15 years ago.
Okay. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Okay, we got him. Damn it, Edgeworth.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy, just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
But what?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
But right.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objection? Nope. No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Okay. That day I'd gone to the courtroom. Okay.
As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Moments later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Ha! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Okay. That day I'd gone to the... Okay. What was the trial your father involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Mr. Von Karma's evidence. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator?
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first. Then as time has passed, and no one came to help.
I lost their composure. What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then...
What was it?
A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next?
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
The scream. to this day?
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of that testimony that clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. Better find out quick. So what's that contradicts? I'm actually gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be back shortly. I'm back. Ugh. So... let's skip forward a bit. A single gunshot. The weapon was fired twice. So victim data. Okay. Objection! Are you sure they only heard one gunshot?
And yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
Yeah, it's the only one you let me fucking have.
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on.
It's the victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet, the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
I don't know what voice I'm using for anybody anymore.
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any other proof that the other shot fired had something to do with this case? Sure. I'm looking, checking the oracles. Sure. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
No, most of one comma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Well, okay. No evidence. It's gotta be the picture, right? Look at this photograph. Look at this graph. Oh God. This was a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim is lying here is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. I'm confused. Where is it? Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Sorry. Yep. Take that! As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order? Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went to Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. But, Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary, that's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. What the fuck? If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. Well, the second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole. That bullet hole in the door. Order, I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, if, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found, it is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I'll have to discount the defense's... What? I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Fuck you. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? Excuse me. I'm sorry, Amaya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick! Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did. Oh no! He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
Yes! I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank and I can't find the words. Right? I have an objection, right? Right? Okay. I have an objection. Sorry, I just wanted to see how much was left. Your Honor, I object.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object,
Oof. Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. Gah!
It must exist.
The second bullet. What? What'd you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. Oh, sorry. Wrong voice. It's someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. What? Ooh. The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright.
Is there someone pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
The murderer didn't. You had to find it?
Sure. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
Bah, what possible reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene is...
The murderer was cautious.
Yeah. Well, the murderer was very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Why would they only take one of the two shots fired?
Oh, right. That's right. I really thought this through. Damn it. No! Shoot. I'm terrible. No, okay. Why would the murderer have spent the time looking for a stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I am...
Bah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Eric had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? Well, what does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Mia, thank you. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to? Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Well, for instance... For instance, what? What? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullets hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Yeah, no? Okay, wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yeah, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the that elevator, Miles Edworth and Yanni Yoki, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from inside the house! The murderer came from outside, yes. Phone calls coming from inside the house. The two men inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet. The bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you're truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, but I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick! Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of his prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean... it could only mean one thing. And he was the murderer in the DLC incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well? You have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, let's just say it now. Your Honor, there's one suspect. One lone suspect. Well, it's certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? Burke. My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma.
Von Karma?
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Bah!
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took the vacation to heal from my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who this doctor is.
It's no use.
Edgeworth? I know Von Karma.
Perhaps too well. He's perfect. You wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull a bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where?
Just. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence?
Honestly, it would be impossible to find the doctor who operated on Von Karma now. Even if Von Karma did undergo surgery.
It seems you have finally come to your senses. You realize the truth. You can't prove something that didn't happen.
Nick! The court record. There must be something. Court record? What would be in there? Yeah, there's no time. I better think on it as I go. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And oh god. Here, let's save. I'm screwing this up badly.
Oh.
Okay. This is silly. I'll use evidence. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma's shot is we can use the metal detector. Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean that the bullet's still there? I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. Use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
I refuse.
You refuse? What refusing this means? You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Oh, snap. Order, order, order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. We got something. It reacted. Something's in his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
Fucker. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Mr. Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
Fuck you. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link... save... Okay, I can link that bullet to your shoulder. My final proof. It's the other bullet you dropped. That's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings?
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic marking. Okay, fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullets. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma, Merg. yeah. He'll be fine.
That scream. Or that scream.
That's the scream.
I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help, I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. So that's when he passed out.
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. It was you.
You like my nail polish? It's got glitter on it and it's light blue. I call it the Elsa vibe. Mr. Von Karma?
That's why only you would dare defy me. So, it was you. You and your father are my curse. You and your father shamed me with the penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death.
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I'd ever known. Me penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out.
Excuse me?
I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation.
So he had to shoot with his left hand too. Interesting.
Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny.
Boom. Again with the left hand.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
The perfect crime. Or so you thought.
Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge.
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now. End it.
Very well. Alrighty, I guess. it appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty again. Yay! It's 1 in the morning now. That is all. This court is adjourned. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick, crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this, but I love you.
I know. Try, thank you.
I see. Thank you, Wright.
You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see.
Ooh, wait.
Whoop. I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little bit at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! It's Lotta! Lotta! Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank
y'all very much.
You said y'all. I knew it. You're innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your head in a cookie jar, even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Wada? Oh, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. What now, Larry? What happened? Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Keyonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. Oh no. That's how his last girlfriend died. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says my treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Yeah. Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No. No, Larry, it was you? It was Larry. Ha ha ha.
What are you so surprised about, Wright?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I was never good at history. Damn it. Edgeworth. You didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Oh, that's incredible. I know.
Really, Right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. Grr. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily too. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I'd known, I'd have become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all. Line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go. And after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you. It made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. No, Maya! Goodbye? What time is it? Gah! The first trains for the mountains have already left to the station. Oh, it's like the end of Friends. Or no, not. It wasn't the end of Friends, right? Where she left the plane. Somebody left the plane. Somebody left the plane. She left the plane. Somebody left the plane. Phoenix. Guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Hold it! Wait. What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Do we? Oh no. Let's, shit. Sorry, I'm killing the moment here. Shoot. Oh, that's. Wait, is it this one? Yeah. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken out all of the evidence pertaining to Deal 6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Yeah. Aw. Thanks, Nick. Aw. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Oh, do we get the... Thanks, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, we get the trailer? Or the trailer, the credits. Okay. Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head, went right back outside. Whoop! Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Huh? Nick? Nah, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Rip. Who? Wright? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy, you know? You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Alright, pain in my ass. Phoenix Wright? The defense attorney from whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over the management of Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. My goodness. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright. Yes. Mia's understudy was not... Oh, no, he's doing. I haven't seen him as of late. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Alright. Sugimori. I doubt that's the same one, but I know. Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know? Okay. She just keeps talking. At Sushimori. I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I showed up Mr. Wright a great deal. I'm keeping my face out to the public till the show is over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? Yeah, no, like the first rule of being a mascot or being in a mascot character outfit is don't fucking take off the head in front of people. Oh yeah, I got a letter from Maya. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She has said she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? Aww. Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess. All right. But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh. What a dog. It's kind of a shock for a boy my tender age. See? Yeah, no, that's why you don't let them see you. Because the kids will be like, what the fuck is this weirdo in the goofy costume? Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's a talent. I'm gonna be famous. Alright, Lotta. Oh, there is a ghost. It's Mia! Everybody's here. Cute. I got a snapshot. Hold it! A brand new episode has been added! Okay, well. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess let me know if y'all want me to keep doing that. But I'm gonna go to bed now. It's getting late. But, I don't know, just message me, let me know if you want me to keep doing this. And I will. It's that easy. If not, go to Pokemon for next time. Because I'm at the last section for the main 3 storylines. It's like the last battle that needs to be done. And that's it. And I'll probably do a bunch of raids and such. Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Like a phoenix. Well, good night. And Merry late Christmas, everybody. I did this specifically because of the meme that cycles around every year. Because almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. You know. Keep that in mind with this upcoming new year. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Alright, good night. And sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Good night.